Here I am in another time, another land. And it's time to see if I have trans-temporal warping powers. Just how good is this Lord Vessel? Looks like good enough. And that is in turn good, because it's time for another tip show or clip show. The first hypothetical viewer tip I'm acting on today is this. This tip came from 3 different people all at once, because they were all so appalled by watching this one video. And I can kind of see where they were coming from, but it's funny. So this comes from a wizard, and from a cool heron guy, and it also comes from someone other than Paul, all of whom have made sure to inform me that when I rejected Quilana's offer to transform my plus 15 pyromancy flame into a plus 0 pyromancy flame, I was actually making a mistake. Apparently the so-called pyromancy flame, which she offers to re-provide to you, is really an ascended pyromancy flame, which is better. I maintain that this was not obvious. Wish I hadn't made that mistake, because it involves going through Blighttown. I'll see if I can find a route to follow which does not involve having several mosquitoes and rock-throwing giants all attack me at once. Well, either I just found a good route through the swamp, or I've cut the video. How would you know?
Then I was
So, 0040, 60, yeah, that is a higher number. And its magic just goes up. I see. Alright. This is still kind of weird. Ascend 15 to Pyromancy Flame. Cool. And now it goes up to Pyromancy Flame +1 again. But it's a better +1 this time.
Now go.
Well,
Don't
that's
you dare
cool,
let my
I
time
guess.
spent on you be wasted.
Thank you, Quilana. I'll have to come back with even more souls to get an even better flame. Oh, look at that. It's got more fire in the picture. Drawing upon the Latin power of Quilana of Islith, Mother of Pyromancy. Cool. It's a pretty good flame. And my next tip is not a tip at all. This is something I figured out myself, but had yet to apply. Boss souls. These super souls dropped by a large number of unique enemies. They've always stated, hello Ghost, that they can be used to produce unique weapons. Didn't know how for a long time, but then one day I was at the giant blacksmith and he offered to upgrade my eagle shield to a great shield of Artorias. I don't want to do that with the eagle shield. The eagle shield is good to have around, but I do want to do it with some other random shield which I can buy other copies of. So I've upgraded a giant shield to +10, and now I'm going to see what I can turn it into. Forge he can, strong he is. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, the gods left. I'm sure it wasn't personal. Lightning, no. Yes, here we go. The Great Shield of Artorias. 88 stability. It's a really large number. I think I want this. It's a huge amount of stability. I think my Silver Knight Shield has 76 or something. Cool. Let's check this one out. Unfortunately it weighs 16, but yeah, it's a huge boost in stability. Wow. Also, it looks cool. This shield looks cool. I think, oh shit, let me just... Yeah, I'm fat rolling. 57.8 equip load. That's going to be hard to get down low enough. What if I use the Manservant Greatsword, which is lighter and almost as good, and I ditch this bow? 52.8 out of 93.6. So unless I switch back to Havel's Ring, I'm not going to be moving fast with this Great Shield anytime soon. Should I even continue pumping points into endurance? I mean, being able to use nicer and nicer stuff is cool, but at some point I may just have to accept that if I want to use heavy, powerful things, I have to move slowly or wear Havel's Ring. Well, I'll save that shield for another time. But it looks really cool. Oh, and can I upgrade it? Yes. But it doesn't do anything. What is that? More damage when you parry? When you attempt to parry people? That's not very useful. I'll leave that unupgraded for now. I should really also improve this composite bow further. Does he have anything to say about bows? Lightning composite bow. The thing is, lightning weapons require a slab to take through to +5 lightning. I'm not going to have one of those anytime soon, but I might as well improve it partly, I guess. Cool, now I can shoot people better. And my next tip comes from, once again, a cool Heron guy. Or was it an internet message board? Possibly both sources in this case. So, when I was in the Duke's archives on my way to killing Seath the Scaleless, the shit dragon, I went straight past Big Hat Logan. After freeing him from his cell, it looked like he was in the library archives, so I'm going to go visit him now. Let's see. There he is, it's Logan. I missed him before, but I'm going to talk to him now.
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent, more than expected. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you, and the secret of Seath's immortality.
Thank you, but I don't need any sorceries, and I can't use them. Still, it's appreciated.
The secret of Seath's immortality.
Yes, please.
You were 40 when we were in prison. You must know that Seath is a true deity, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death.
Whoa.
It is an effect of the primordial crystal. A sacred treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons, so only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it's
Okay.
the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the crystal forest.
Well, alright, that explains why when I destroyed it I was able to so much as scratch his hide. In fact, I killed him.
The tomes stored a great pool of knowledge. Some would say Seath had an all-pro, and I certainly bear no antipathy.
I bear him considerable antipathy.
Was it what the other one first did?
Are you okay there, Logan? What's that? Why did he go,
Hello there. Oh, hi.
A revolution? Huh. You don't sound too good. Well, go on admiring the dragon if you like. He was a shitfuck. And he's dead now. This next clip is something interesting I've noticed in an item description. In an ill-fated plot to destroy the very gods, the followers of the occult once attempted to steal the power of Gravelord Nito, the first of the dead. So Pinwheel, the necromancer, must have been one of the dudes who tried to steal the power of Nito. Apparently was ill-fated, so I don't know to what extent the plot failed. Pinwheel seemed to still at least exist. Perhaps he was undead himself. I did get some other interesting items there. Nito's light-devouring domain of death. It's my new flame. And this great scythe. Magnificent sharp curved blade. Looks like a cool dex-based weapon. And I think the other thing was, yes, Titanite catchpole. Halberd. I like halberds. It's not really... I don't know whether it's good. It looks like it could be. It scales with all sorts of things. Might be worth trying out at some point. It's not that heavy either. So yeah, new items. And for my next tip, I'm reliably informed that having rescued Rhea of Thorland from the Giant's Tomb, she will be somewhere around the parish or the shrine up in the church there. So, let's see how she's doing. She's not hanging out here with Petrus. Might as well see what he thinks of the whole deal.
Oh, I'm sometimes...
Still not interested in chatting. Okay. I guess he just was in fact a coward and left her to die. The other two went hollow. Nico and whatever the other one's name was. And yeah, sad tale of Thorland. Of course, I mean, they were all basically dicks. Even Rhea was quite rude to Tarquin earlier, but yeah, he's not going to hold that against her. It was a stressful time. She was, I guess, on a quest. She basically kept saying, I have my mission and you have yours. And we shouldn't bother talking to each other. But she wouldn't tell me what either her mission or mine was. That was what irritated me at the time. Still, I'm glad that she is now saved. Yeah. Who is this that she prays to? Who is the woman on the altar? It's well, the one on the altar is a dead firekeeper, but is this Guinevere or Gwyn's wife or somebody else? Birds, the child. It looks vaguely Christian actually, but Lordran is not a Christian nation because it's from a fantasy universe. Also, there's a sword involved there somewhere. It looks like that child has a sword, which is odd. So what's up?
Hello. I will never forget what you did. I am deeply indebted. For it was not within my power to save Vince or Nico. I cannot thank you enough. In case you have not heard, I am Rhea of Thorland.
Yeah, my memory's better than that.
There was some way I could help you. But I am inexperienced and I only know the art of miracles. If that could be of any help, speak to me again.
Well, I'd rather have learned miracles from her than Petrus, but that ship has basically sailed. I have 86 soul levels already. No points put into faith. Not going to be able to afford many.
Would a miracle be? I would be. Maybe we discuss miracles.
Yeah, let's discuss miracles. I might as well see what's up with them. Oh, she sells divine blessings. That's cool. Probably only sells one, but oh no, that's me who has one. Well, that could be cool. Yeah, here are some miracles. They probably do cool things. If I play the game again, I'll check them out. And a talisman. Yep, that's the stuff you need. Well, I don't want it, but thanks for the offer.
Vince and Nico were fooled by a lout named Hatches
Is that the guy who kicked me off the ledge?
It is my ignorance, my failure. Perhaps Petrus realized my weakness all
No,
along,
Petrus is a dick.
and thus made the decision to abandon
No,
me.
that's wrong. You can blame him. You should blame him. I blame him.
Vince and Nico were motivated, perhaps, and thus I can hardly blame him now.
That's nonsense. Look,
Enemy safe.
I get that.
Verinox.
Verinox. Well, I still don't know what that means, but if you're not going to blame Petrus, I will go and blame him for you. I actually ended up selling his copper coin eventually. I got 500 souls for it. That was it. Of course, 500 souls would have been a lot at the time when he gave me the copper coin, but you can't actually sell items until halfway through the game. I don't know if he knew that. Yo. I'm here to blame you.
Oh, I'm sometimes...
No? No blaming available? Well, alright. I'll be back later. Don't think I've forgotten. And finally, this tip comes from a transaction. I've been advised that there are some things I can still trade with Snuggly the Crow. The transaction told me there's one thing in particular I'd like to see you trade, but he's not going to tell me what it is. So, fair enough. I will try and provide some things which are warm and or soft. I'm not sure why the crow is named Snuggly. It doesn't look all that snuggly to me. But I guess it wants warm and soft things, and people say it's called Snuggly. A lot of the names in this game are not actually evident, like you find them out only incidentally, if at all. For example, that guy who kicks people off ledges, he's Patches according to Rhea, but if I hadn't talked to Rhea, I probably wouldn't know that. I always underestimate these guys, always. What am I wearing? I'm not wearing my cool poise ring. I thought I'd just be able to take the hits and kill them. But I had taken off the thing that lets me do that. The wolf ring, no. The wolf ring is a lot better once you start reading it, not as wolf ring, but as don't get interrupted by attacks ring. It's a good thing to have. Ooh.
Give me.
So, Crow, what do you want? Warm and soft. Sadly, I can think of one thing. I hope it doesn't want this. Oh dear. Well,
Give.
let's see what I got in exchange for the Prue. Demon Titanite, thank you. Now, I think this stuff is only used for boss soul weapons, and I've only got one of those, which is not really worth upgrading, but better to have than to not have. What else is warm and soft? Souls, I guess, but I'm not dropping souls, or humanity might be. Wow. Okay. Let's see what's up with that.
Give me.
That looks like a ring in exchange for humanity. No sacrifice. Cool. Let's see. Prism stone. They're pretty warm. Wow, apparently the crew wants lots of things.
Give.
What have we here? More Demon Titanite. Eh. I wish this stuff was actually useful. I'm not giving her soapstones. Eye of Death.
No. That. No.
Yeah, it's not particularly, is it? No warm, no soft. How about think I've tried most of this stuff. Definitely moss, but not blossoms, I think. Moss did work, by the way.
No.
No? It's pretty soft, but maybe not warm. There is one other thing I have that's definitely warm and might be considered. Neither's embers, I think. No, I don't want to drop keys. Now that's warm. And it's probably soft as a maggot. I was kind of using it, but I mean, I finished the Tomb of the Giants. Huh. Oh, I see. It's a piece of armor rotating. That's interesting how you get different icons from like that. Well, what other unique armors and things can I trade? Hopefully none. Hello. That's what I was gonna get if I hadn't got the tiny beings ring. What's... No in use. An old witch. Well, there's exactly one notable witch in the game. I guess I want to talk to Quilana again. I don't want to walk through the Blighttown swamp. I could also try talking to Quilana's sister.
Quilla, my dear sister.
I'm not. Whoa. Okay, either the ring is doing that or she's woken up. I am not Quaylak though.
Quilla,
At all.
what is it?
I seriously am not. Like, wow.
Quilla, yes. It's, they've gone.
I'm sorry about you.
I'm afraid it may be too late. I am so sorry, dear sister.
Oh my god, now I'm sad about fire again. The Witch of Izalith did this to her own daughters in a quest to recreate the first flame. How shitty is that?
I'll be fine.
But you don't have...
You, dear sister,
Oh my god.
promise me that you will take care of yourself.
But Quilak's dead. Holy shit.
Why would you be safe?
Oh my god. I better give her some humanity.
Oh, my dear.
No.
Mind me. It does not hurt terribly.
No. Oh. Just take this, please. It's me, Quilak. I totally killed an adventurer named Tarquin and I stole his humanity, and now you can have it. Okay.
Goodbye, Quilla.
I'll keep coming back to give you things which I presumably get in my marauding as a giant fire spider. Wow. That's enough clip shows for now, I think.